Hey everyone, I was asked what CC I had in my game and I'm going to do a little show and tell, as this is stuff I already have in my game. So I'll go through it and I'll leave links in the description to what I'm showing you should you want to download it yourselves. I've split this down so I'll be focusing on skin tones, hair and makeup in this one, and you should be able to skip through with the timestamps. I'm focusing mainly on female stuff here too, but I'll probably do a separate one for my male sims if you want. You should be able to find everything linked down below in the description. And while you're there in the description, Sam and I are so close to 5k subscribers and we'd honestly be thrilled if you would click the subscribe button. Just a little disclaimer before we start, I'm not showing everything that I have in my game, just my favourite bits, but a lot of the time I show the thumbnails, and you can always ask me if I don't mention anything specific that you see in the comments below. Most of my stuff is alpha CC, and that's just my preference, but I see your maxis match and you're valid and beautiful, and I have some, I think, because it's a bit hard to tell sometimes what's maxis match and what is alpha. So I'll start off with what you can see here. She's Cora, you might recognise her from some of our shorts, and right now she's standing on Mount Komorebi, number 6 to be exact, courtesy of this CAS background from Catverse. And from now on, everything will be split down into categories, so let's go! I mostly use overlays. I have a bunch of my favourite skins here, but I think I have linked this in the comments so many times that my favourite skins by far are from Goppolsme. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but I think I have every single one of them that have been released that I could possibly access. So I would just look at their skins and download which ones you like, because I've probably got all of them and you'll be able to find them in there somewhere. I also like using this skin, Lychee skin from Praline Sims, and they have some freckles as well, which are beautiful. Next up are these realistic looking face masks from Magic Hand. The ones shown here are Himina and face mask number 5. These are just face masks though, so you will have to find a skin that matches. Other ones I sometimes use are this modern Victorian skin tone and this female natural skin tone from S Club, as well as MSQ Sims, Lenya skin and Ashley skins. I do sometimes use Hairlines for hair, and again these are mostly from the same place, Goppelsme, but they come in all sorts of colours like this Hairline G4, and my favourite for women is this G1 with the middle part. And I have a few Eyebags from Praline number 10 and number 19, and this one from Obscurus, which is Eyebags number 4, and these kind of look like bruises and I've used them on tired vampires before. I find some skins lack nose definition, so in skin details I do have a few nose masks. Again, these ones I use the most are versions 1 to 4 from Goppelsme and number 7 remaster from Obscurus. For eyebrows it's much the same story and pretty basic, but I like Praline Sims number 105, number 124 and number 88. Praline eyebrows are really good for like a full makeup kind of dramatic look and a more western arched shape I guess, but Cora's eyebrows don't show these off to their best really. For straighter eyebrows like Cora's I tend to use Goppol's G17, FG5, FG7, G3 and G10 the most. And from Magic Hand I have N118 and N115, and again these are more dramatic and bigger. For eyes I do default replacements, but I have so many in there and I don't remember what all of them are called, but the overlays that go in face paint also for the most part have default replacement counterparts that you can download as well. My favourite for brown eyes again is Goppol's V11 and G11, as they have these ones that sort of go different at the edges, and they also have a set called K-pop, which I guess is supposed to be like circle lenses, but they do brown eyes so well. I also use Praline N83 a lot, mainly for bright blue eyes, and N153 and N150. I also use these more detailed ones by Shoujo Angel. For hair I use Anto a lot. I really like Teresa and Sheila. Sheila comes with this accessory hairband that you can change the colour of and it's so cute. For tighter curly hair I use Anto's Iris and Noella a lot. Noella is a bit looser, and the short version, which I'm not sure what it's called but I'll link it down below as well. I think they've done curls so well, like this took the Sims so long to do, and there's Ariana of course and Barbara I like as well. Also if you want to alpha replace Judith Ward's weird hair, then Samantha is a good option. Other hairs I love are this one by Nightcrawler. In fact I think most of the things that I have are by Anto and Nightcrawler, and I just recommend looking through all of their stuff as they're so talented and it might just be easier to list what I don't have from them. And a lot of them have accessories that come with the hair and you can colour them or add a ribbon in a different colour. They're just great. I think they do a really good job on hairs. I think Americans call these bangs, but simplicity, Does a few of what I would call a fringe that you can add to a lot of the hairs and any hairs. Some of the colours don't match obviously, but you can't go far wrong with just a plain black swatch. Though the Sims managed to make black hair blue for several years, so onto belts. Simplicity also does a few belts that I really enjoy as well. They look like this. Again, here we're pretty much back into Praline Sims territory, and a lot of facial piercings I have are from Praline, like this Anathema set, these Trouble and Bad Dream septum piercings, and they have a kit called DIY piercing kits, and they're all just any piercings that you can imagine. Also, that's where I got the nose ring thing from the much hated Agnes Crumple Bottom E-Girl short. They also have these Raymond clear frames, which are really cute as well, depending on what sim you're making. Also in here I have this cozy blanket from Redhead Sims, but be aware that just random townies will just walk around in this. I mean, go ahead, I'm not sure why it's not acceptable to walk around in a blanket if it's cold anyway, but just be aware. Redhead Sims also has this, which I have never had cause to use yet, but I think it's amazing, so if any of you out there are making lipsticks for Sims and need something for screenshots, then this. There are also these really cute sunglasses from S Club, which I will link down below. But mainly what I use from the glasses section are eyelashes. There are a few I'd recommend, but they're rather large and out there. These ones are by Dreamgirl and they're cute. They have a number of smaller ones that are more natural looking in the swatches. There are also these Hollywood eyelashes, which only do the top lash. There are these classic ones by Kijiko, and I like to use them more on men because they have these uncurled ones, which are great. For necklaces I mainly use Praline Sims, and you can see that I like chokers and anything that gives off a slightly witchy vibe, honestly. I also enjoy these from S Club and a few Halloweeny ones from Ellie Simple. Again, everything is linked down below even if I don't mention it by name. My makeup is much the same, I'm afraid. I'm boring, clearly, but the clothes have much more variety. I particularly like anything with a glitter lid, like Dromy from Praline Sims, or this Glossy Eye collection from Goppolsme, as well as this Kylie Under the Sea Summer collection and the Winter K eyeshadow. They come out really well. Also this makeup set, CC22 and CC04. For a dramatic dark eye, I've got Goppolsme Soft Smoky, Smoky and Nude, and Stay Matte collection, as well as CC02 and Smoky 3 style. Again, they're all great and it probably would be easier to list what I haven't got. Others I use are this Eyeshadow 02 by S Club, and I love this Nefertiti palette by Vane Cosmetics, but I can't find who did it or where it is anymore, so I'm sorry I can't link it. But if you know where it's from and have the link, then please post it in the comments. Up next is this Eyeshadow N13 from Anonymous Simmer. They make some pretty lovely looking cat eyes, and I recommend you look at their page as well, because it's just cat eyes all over the place. Eyeliners, I use the most of this Sweet Chaos by Praline and Liner CC28 by Goppelsme, and Ariana Grande makeup look by the same. If you want some colour on your liner, then Two Tone and Liner Foxy from Goppels and Strangelove and Mordio from Praline are my go-tos. I also use this Full Eye sometimes, but again I have no idea who it's from or where it is. Next up I use Eyeliner A22 from Angisi, which is more of an emphasis on the lower line, so it's just a bit different looking. I really don't use cheeks or blush too often, but I have got the heart ones in here, which were I used on Agnes, and they are from Praline Sims and they're called Cupid. Other than that, I just use simple shimmers. So I like Praline Baby You Are lips for a natural lip, and for glossy there's N196, and well again Goppelsme is the main bulk of the rest of my makeup, with set CC12 and glossy kits from the Glossy collection. My favourite natural lips are Natural CC05 and Obscurus lips N19. They also do this N15 gold line that kind of reminds me of a Viking, and I'm here for that too. Next up is this P lipstick N7 from Seleng. For reds I like this Fenty Beauty set that Goppelsme did, as well as a makeup set CC03 and CC33. I also have a few from Fashion Royalty on the Sims resource. They do some highly pigmented stuff and just some wacky lips with like top colour that's different to the bottom colour and things like that, and they're just so fun. So I think that's it. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.